Hey guys, this is Sam, and I thought I'd let you see the place that I'm at. It's a treatment center. I'm here for alcohol. The name of the place is Williamsville Wellness. This is my room, which I happen to like very much. It's a beautiful old colonial house. So look out the window. Fall's not quite here, but it's almost here. Really nice place, as I said. First thing in the morning, when I get up, go down and get some breakfast. And they have this little, nook area that has plenty of cereals and breakfast stuff. Get in here. Looks good. And there's fruit. We have all kinds of things, coffee that I can get. I've been here a couple of weeks. You can see that lunch happens in here. This is one of the group rooms. I'll have a group in here later today as well, and they call it the round room, but it's really a round table room. As you can see, it's just a round table. It's not actually a round room, but that's okay. I can deal with that. It's a good thing. And we'll go this way and down the stairs. I believe that's the founder's family right there. I don't know if that was in this house or not, but there they are, coming down the stairs to go talk to the clinical director.
Come in.
Hi, Lyndon.
Hey, Sam.
All right. So how are you? Good to see you
Morning.
again. Good to see you. Good
Morning.
morning.
Have a seat.
All right. You were talking. I mean, we've only met a couple of times so far, but you were talking about the Schema therapy, and how's that going to work exactly?
Yeah, if you recall, we were looking at the way I approach therapy to focus on relationships, early experiences, how that affects a person's view of the world. So schemas are maladaptive negative patterns that one develops in early childhood, adolescence. They're basically patterns where you internalize a message. Maybe perhaps you might feel defective, it might be abandonment, it might be emotional deprivation. So part of my treatment is focused on exploring how those early experiences affect your current functioning, your current relationships.
So some of the negative associations that I have is that's where that's coming from.
Exactly. So and that contributes to the helplessness that feeds the addiction. So if you're even though your situation now, for example, is different from before, those feelings and emotions can come up.
It's like reliving the same things over and over again. Maybe putting different characters. As I grow, the people might change, but the feelings are the same.
And so then that contributes to feeling that the powerlessness and the helplessness that then drives the addiction. So our goal is to focus on those emotions and the psychological factors, and by doing so, you can be in a place to change those outcomes, change the emotions, change the responses differently.
All right.
And I feel like that's. I know you've been doing that, so I appreciate you talking about your
experiences. And I look forward to working on more of that with you. So,
yeah.
Anyway, good to see you. I'm kind of going around to everybody saying hi and recording this stuff. All right, thanks, thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Man, what a nice campus we have here. And I've been running around it for a while now. We'll go this way. All right, so now I'm going down to the gazebo area. This is, a lot of us meet around here and enjoy conversation. We have fires and fire pit. We can smoke cigarettes out here. Bob will help us with a lot of things, but he will not buy your cigarettes, so bring your own or make one of the cigarette runs when you're here. All right, now I'm going to see my my alcohol counselor. Have a look over this way. You see this trolley, and we also have a caboose. There's art therapy that's in the caboose, and trolley. I meet with Louise a couple of times a week, 2, 3. I think I've even seen her up to 4 times in a week. She's the hypnotherapist, and that's been very helpful for my recovery as well. You know, I'm still a newbie, a couple of weeks into this thing, but I do love this area. We're in Hanover, and you can see the house there over the bushes. It's beautiful. So let's go see my alcohol counselor, Kenny. Look at that. There's a K on the door for Kenny. Hi, Kenny.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Sam here. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Sam.
All right. So, one of the I'm making this short video on my time here at Williamsville and trying to get everybody involved, and you're one of the people that's involved in my new life that
Yes, sir.
it's been created. So, when it comes to alcohol, what do you think is one of the most important things, maybe to maintain motivation to stay clean?
Maintain motivation to stay clean. One of the things that has worked most for me is to remember where I came from. Remember the good and the bad times. You know, try not to glorify it too much, but play the tape all the way through it. You know, and think about some of the consequences I had from those times.
Yeah, I've had a lot of consequences for sure. You know, certainly. I didn't want to talk about it half the time, but I will say it's helped talking about it here.
Yes.
Get all that out. So anyway, I'm going from counselor to counselor, and nice seeing you again.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks.
Easy does it.
Yeah, man, easy does it. So now I'm going to go see Suzanne. She's in office N here in the barn.
Ben.
Hey, Suzanne. I was just telling everybody that you're here in the barn. It's kind of cool. And isn't that cool how this whole place is in the house, you barn, the property's so huge.
Yes, beautiful.
It is. So one of the things I wanted to mention to you, I know we need to still put together some family therapy. I want to do something with my wife, and she could probably come out here, and we can do that, right?
I think, yeah, it's a good idea because we've been working on the loss addiction cycle and how during springtime your drinking takes a incline, and you tend to be more argumentative, and you know how we just talked about that now.
I'm not argumentative.
Yes, you are. So just trying to explore that more with your wife and see how she is, how she's viewing that cycle, and if she's feeling the same, and doing a little bit more work on that together.
Well, I really appreciate all the help you've given me.
Yeah.
I like coming out here. Thank you. See you next time. All right. Oh man, in there, they call that the corn crib, and took some awesome tests with Emily on my brain the other day. This is the gym. We'll go this way. Oh my, it is time to go see, let's see, let me look at my schedule here. I'll go down and talk to David, because David has been giving me a great deal of insight about the relationship with my wife. Wow. I don't have to tell you, if you're watching this, I don't have to tell you what that's like. And I don't mean a relationship with a bad wife. I mean, you're addicted and you create bad things to a good wife. And that's kind of what I've done. I've done a lot of that. And I don't feel great about it either. But part of the process of this healing is to get better as you go. And you know, they let us hit golf balls over here. You see the bucket of balls. Look out here. Look down. There's a flag out there. The founder, Bob Cabaniss, that's one of his holes-in-ones. Or a hole-in-one, or yeah, holes-in-ones. That would be right. And a hole-in-one is correct. So we'll go in. It's the front porch. As you can see, hopefully you see that the house is on the historic register, National Historic Register. We'll go down and we'll see David.
Hi, Sam.
Hey, how you doing, David?
Good to see you again.
Good. Yeah, you know, I'm running around. I'm kind of making a video about my day in the life at Williamsville Wellness. And it's been kind of cool so far.
Good.
The one thing I was thinking about with you, could you give like a brief explanation on, you know, how CBT, say, helps, you know, my alcoholism? You know, what in that process helps me?
Sure. So we'd really need to dive into more specifics with you, but there could be thought patterns in the way that you assume other people are going to react to you, or thoughts that you assume about yourself, like how you're capable of responding to situations, and
How I view myself.
how you view yourself, how you view your ability to respond to stressful situations, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We would look at those assumptions that you might not even be that aware of, and try to dig into that, see how accurate they are, see what things you could do to kind of alter those expectations.
And the other thing is, I know the other day I took a lot of tests. The testing, what all are we looking for?
So part of it is to kind of help us get a sense of what's going on for you. So with alcoholism, would have been some of the implications for you with that.
Like motor skills, that kind of
Motor skills, we're looking at how you function cognitively, how good you are at recognizing other people's emotions, how good you are at recognizing your own, how good you are at responding to stressful situations, your typical interaction styles with other people, how that may or may not be counterproductive for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at things like that. And we don't just give you the test and then, you know, we know about it, but you don't. We go over it with you eventually.
That's what I like about this. I was mentioning when I was walking around, I mean, I like all the openness and the freedom and the, you know, the individual therapy, and then I have the, you know, I can keep my cell phone and my tablet, and I can use the computer. You know, it's everything is very open here, so
Yeah.
I like it all.
Good.
But thanks again, Dave. I
You're
appreciate you, man.
Thanks for
All
stopping by.
right, thank you. All right, so now we're on a group mindfulness walk. Just looking at all of the beauty here. This property is huge. It's beautiful. Look at that bird. Walking down to the pond. I like groups like this because we, you know, it gives you a chance to really slow down and process some of the things that are going on right now. Part of the idea behind mindfulness is, you know, just really seeing what's here in the present. You know, it's just, you know, feeling the texture of bushes and trees. Just enjoying the beauty. I can tell you I haven't taken any time to slow down in a long, long time, so these types of groups are helpful. Coming down to the pond. This property is insanely beautiful. And insanely, that's a interesting word that I use, because before I got here, I certainly felt like I was heading that way with the gambling, for sure. And the alcohol. It's just, man, look at that. It's a beautiful pond. Lily pads. Oh, to be a frog, huh? Yeah, so mindfulness is one of my favorite things too. And again, later in the day, a group in here, there's another group that I'll go to another room for. And whenever I want, in between sessions, I can always come up to my room. So again, that's a little bit of what happens at Williamsville Wellness, and it's been a good thing for me. I just wanted to share it with some folks on the internet. So hope you saw plenty.